Praise Father Yahweh. Welcome to Inside the Mind of a Poet. This is your host, Rodney Banks, the Black Resurrection. Today I'm going to be in the book of Joel, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. And my title today is, Who are the Locusts? We will find out in this assignment. And we have two misconceptions, about the Bible that the Christian church never make corrections on. And you know what that is? Eve ate an apple and Jesus was a carpenter. Eve didn't eat no apple. She got dick stuck in her by Satan. Tell your pastor that. Welcome to Inside the Mind of a Poet. She brought forth Cain, the first murderer. Tell your pastor that. Okay, here we go. Who are the locusts? The tares and the Kenites, meaning the workers of Satan, is stripping the church bare of the communion wine, meaning these churches today are taking communion to a fake, and that fake is Jesus the Christ. What is Holy Communion? The blood of Father Yahweh Emmanuel, Acts 20 and 28. The name, Yahweh, the blood, Emmanuel, that died for the people of the earth. Joel 2:1. Warning of our most important enemy, a warning. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my Father Yahweh Emmanuel holy mountain, Jerusalem. Let all the inhabitants, the people of the land, tremble. For the day of Father Yahweh Emmanuel is coming. Wait on him until the seventh trump. For it is nigh at hand, meaning don't get caught slipping, worshiping Satan posing as false Messiah, Jesus the Christ. Documentation, Matthew 16:20 and Matthew 24:24. Somebody go to those scriptures and see if the poet lying. Okay? Inside the Mind of a Poet, the 6-minute Bible study is blowing the trumpet. 2. Father Yahweh Emmanuel saying, a day of darkness and gloomness, a day cloud of thick darkness as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong. Talking about those Kenites and the locust army. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Meaning, we as people of the earth are living in dangerous times. Get sealed. Of the locust army, meaning the ministers of Satan's Shishak, in Jesus the Christ's name, deception. Hint, for 89 points. 2 Corinthians 11:13 through 15. They will be disguised as ministers. Remember, Satan not coming to earth at the sixth trump as a killer or a murderer, dropping bombs and stuff. He must come as a preacher. Remember, a false preacher. Because Yeshua, Emmanuel Messiah, is a preacher and Satan is a copycat. Daniel 11:21. He's coming as a vile homosexual preacher. Daniel 11:21 with flatteries, meaning giving free money, free houses, and free cars to all the single ladies. And who's the single ladies? The unsealed, dead-minded people of the earth, supposed to be the church. But these dumbass Christians will be deceived because they looking for a carpenter. Jesus was a carpenter, and they still teaching it. 3. Father Yahweh Emmanuel saying, a fire devour before the unsealed dead-minded. They're in the Bible, Revelations 9:5. And behind them a flame burn. The land is as the Garden of Eden, where Satan raped Eve, brought forth Cain, the first murderer, and he also raped Adam, Eve's husband. So you got rape, okay? You got murder. See, rape and murder exactly what's taking place in our world today. And don't ever forget deception. Genesis 3:7-15. The rape. They both knew. Then they both knew that they were naked. See, Yahweh put Adam and Eve in the garden at 33 years old. Okay? A baby can't have a baby. They was grown people that Father Yahweh put in the garden. And behind the Kenites, the locust army, the unsealed, a desolate wilderness. Nothing shall escape them, meaning the deceived workers of Satan. They will never repent from the false teaching and lies. They don't make corrections. 4. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. See, you're getting a warning, so you should be forearmed with Father Yahweh Emmanuel's name, wisdom, knowledge, and his truth. Be armed with that. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses for 95 points. Guess who that is? Islam. Abaddon. Revelations 9:11. Okay? And horsemen, so shall they run. Who? Farrakhan and them. You know, the people that teach hate the white man, they gonna break out running. See? Because the people gonna try to depend on them, and guess what? Father Yahweh gonna burn them up. Yahweh don't teach hate the white man. 5. Like the noise of chariots on top of a mountain, shall they leap like the noise of a flame of fire that devour the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array. Meaning, Father Yahweh Emmanuel is that consuming fire. Hebrews 12:29. To the religious organization. And who is that? Abaddon and Apollyon. Revelations 9:11. Islam and Christianity. See? Unsealed religious organization. They don't teach their people that they have to be sealed in the mind with Yahweh's name, wisdom, knowledge, and truth. They plan church. They don't teach that. See, which is a command. Revelation 7:3 with a double witness, Revelations 9:4. Welcome to Inside the Mind of a Poet. This is your host, Rodney Banks, the Black Resurrection. I'm always willing to bring your mind out of the lies and false teaching of Satan Shishak, the devil, the king of the locust army and the Kenites. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you pass it on.